Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that Lucas is dead.
He was so young.
Well, all the facts are pointing to Glumbo might be dead as well. Everyone take off your hat, shed a tear, and take a moment of silence for Lucas. What the fuck?
Sup, glum chodes. God damn, it's been 7 months. I'm sorry to my 18 subscribers. I have been an absent father to you all, but I promise to be better. How the hell do I have 18 subscribers? Anyways, here's the progress on my game. Alright, get your programmer socks on because we're going to be talking about some nerd shit. I said that I would add sliding, and I delivered. It was actually pretty easy, all things considered. I coded it in about an hour, give or take. It works by switching between different physics materials. One makes the little slimy boy all slippery. The other makes him hard. No, wait, I also said I'll be adding dashing. You should know by now that I'm a pathological liar. After extensive testing, I found out the shooting mechanic achieves the exact same thing, just more effectively. No other reason. Listen, I'm no Beethoven, but I was in the kitchen trying to cook. I made 2 that I'm actually willing to share. The rest are hot dookie. Some real mud pies to the ears, so I will be skipping those ones. If you want to skip these songs, go to the timestamp on screen, if you are staying. Thanks. First, I want to share a little cozy type song that I made pretty early on. Listen, they don't got names, okay? I'm just throwing them out as they come. Here it is. The second song, I tried to switch up what kind of song I was trying to make. I ended up making like a space synthy one. Also doesn't have a name, but here it is. I guess I'm going with like Squibby Space sounds. You know what? Yeah, Squibby Space is the new fucking name of it. Yeah, here's Squibby Space. These are more practice tracks than anything. I still have a long ways to go when it comes to the music side of things, but I promise one day, I will spit harder than your mother. Just kidding. She swallows. A couple more things to note in this category is that I bought an audio interface for my guitar. This will allow me to use my actual guitar rather than using a MIDI one, and this brings up the game's budget to 36 bucks, 36 pounds, 36 doubloons. if you will. And the final thing is that I finally learned how to add plugins to my DAW. Now I can have cool instruments like harps and unique synths to it. Since I'm making everything for the game on the Steam Deck, I have to run the Windows version of LMMS through Proton to get all of its features, though that came with its own set of issues that I've finally resolved. And that will bring us to the reason it took so long for this devlog to come out. I had to use some kind of dark magic to conjure up 7 animations, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it all adds up to 77 frames. I know that also doesn't sound like a lot, but I had to redo a shit ton of old animations because I forgot the stupid fucking shadows under the eyes. It took so long to make all of these, but then it all came down to the elusive shooting animation. I was working hard to try and make it look right, trying to make it seem fluid, but nothing. I felt crazy making it. I was just constantly deleting, redrawing, deleting, redrawing, deleting, redrawing. It was a never-ending cycle. I just gave up. I couldn't. I gave it up for a while. I was too angry with the animation, and I had to put it down for a while. Until one day I logged onto Discord, my friend said,
"You know, dude, you could just skip that animation. I mean, but how long have you been?"
This man is a goddamn genius. And I skipped that animation because I don't want to deal with that. Now look at my boy move. He's as graceful as a deer on ketamine. Now, I know what you're thinking when you see these animations, and I have 2 things to say to you. First, I know they look really bad. I just spent a lot of time making them, and I really don't want to redo them. Second, fuck you.